Hello everybody and welcome back. I was hoping to talk a little bit more in depth on the issue of everyone wanting to bring down Destiny 2 for having a pay-to-win scheme and a very high-end microtransaction. It's not as bad as people have made it out to be, and I would like to go ahead and point this out. I'm currently on the screen that shows everything you can get from the Eververse trading company, which is the game's microtransaction stall, its vendor. Now, a lot of people have been mentioning, first thing that I need to bring up is that you can't actually buy silver to use in-game until you've reached level 20. So they're not wanting you to just come into the game and just throw your money at it and buy it before you know what you're getting into. By the time you're level 20, you should have had a pretty general grasp on what's going on and hopefully be able to figure a few of this out by then. They're not trying to trick you, they're not trying to pull any stunts on you, no wool over your face. They also give you 3 free bright engrams, which are the engrams used to open to get these items. They give you 3 for free when you hit level 20, and then they also give you 1 every level you would make after you hit level 20. So you get these in-game for free without actually having to go out of your way and grind them out. Now I'm going to show you exactly why they're completely harmless. They are not pay to win. There's nothing here that you can actually use to get an advantage over me or any other players in this game. One thing that people want to bring up a lot is the armor. They said because armor is in here that you can use it to get better and get an advantage over other players, because you can go ahead and get your legendary armor, your epic armor. The first thing that I want to bring up on that is that it's just not true. The stats on this armor starts at level 10, required level 15. You can't get it until you're level 20. There's just no possible way to get it until your max level. Now, the 10 defense is lower than your starting gear. Let's take a look at my current setup on my character. Sorry about that. My current setup on my character has 212 defense. What you do is you'll take the armor that you've already gotten in game and use a concept that they put in the first Destiny called Infusion. When you go to the set armor that you like the looks of, that you want to use for the transmog, or in this case it's my exotic that I haven't quite leveled up yet, that I haven't infused yet, you would go to the infuse icon and you can take the piece of gear that you have that's the highest defense, highest stats that you have, and you can infuse it into that piece of gear, allowing it to have the defense and the power level of the initial piece that you were using. Now, the other part that people want to bring up involving that is the mobility, resilience, recovery here. That's going to be completely different on different pieces of armor, and you can get the same things, just random stat settings from other pieces that you'd be getting in game. There's not an amazing difference between that and what you're going to be getting from the actual armor you get here. It's just the way it is. This armor cannot help you, strictly cosmetic, and that's all that there is to that. The other thing is the mods, and this is the more delicate situation. These mods will actually affect certain things in game, like the elemental weapon mods will actually change a solar based weapon into an arc based weapon or a void based weapon, so on, so forth. The other mods will actually increase certain stats. Now, these mods will always remain generally the same. The big thing to note is, this is not why you're going to be buying this pack, and I'm going to show you why in just a moment. People will buy this pack because they want to have fancy looking vehicles, fancy looking outfits, fancy looking color schemes. They want to have cosmetic items. That's the only reason why anyone will be buying these packs. As far as the mods go, they're going to be common. They're going to be dropping. I got a mod in each one of the packs I got. Thing is, aside from that, I had most of
Come
these
see me again, Guardian.
before I even had the game beaten. Here's my mods. This is what I've gotten so far. Some of these came in those packs, but majority of these, about 23 of these, came from beating the game normally. Just going through the story, taking care of events, falling from enemies, doing things you naturally do. These are not rare, these are very common to get. They're not hard at all, and these are the same things you're going to be getting in those packs. If that wasn't enough already, and you didn't happen to get enough of those beforehand, if you did not get enough of these from just doing the game, and you needed them, you wouldn't go and buy a pack over there for cash, for silver, when you can come to the gunsmith and buy the same things right here. Same level, blue mods, completely random. It's all the same. You buy that with Glimmer. You get this stuff. Everything you do, every single mission, every enemy drops it, every chest you open is going to have Glimmer in it. It's not hard to come by. The mods aren't hard to come by, and they're not like incredible stat bonuses. Solar melee abilities recharge faster. You know, they're pretty straightforward. They're not like adding a bunch of stats to your equipment. They're not altering what you can do. Reduces the recoil for equipped energy weapon, increases the armor's mobility, allowing you to move faster. It's pretty straightforward stuff, and people have really blown it out of proportion, and I felt the need to actually do a more proper review on it, to actually bring this to everyone's attention, that these high-end game reviewers that are paid lots of money to go over everything with you, to give you this information, they're in such a hurry that they're not giving you accurate information. They're giving you quick information. And you can't attack an entire community of people, an entire game, on just some offhanded information that they did not actually have, that they did not actually manage to bring to you properly. The facts of the matter is, with everybody screaming out that this is pay to win, that it's the unforgivable that they have these microtransactions in the game that make you stronger, you could come in here and you could spend $1,000 on silver, open as many of those packs as you want to, and you're not going to have a heads up on me or any other player in this game. You won't have that advantage that people are claiming you will. It just doesn't happen. When it comes to items, for example, like ships that you can get in there, ships have no stats. They're just there for how you get in, where you go. They're there for style. Same thing with sparrows now. Sparrows no longer actually have direct benefits over each other. They're not any faster than each other. The stats on them aren't incredible. There's just pretty straightforward stuff. You won't find anything. You honestly won't find a better microtransaction system out there right now, to be honest. I mean, they're giving you the stuff for free every level, so you don't have to spend money. There's none of this is locked away to where you can't get it without spending your hard-earned cash on it. There's nothing here I can't get without money. I might have to have these engrams, but they'll give me these engrams every level. As far as the mods go, I can pick them up just right down the road, fighting an enemy. Here's a mod. Same thing as if I buy this. There's a chance at them. Go over there and buy them from the gunsmith. There's a chance at the mods, whichever ones. You'll never be able to choose which ones you want, but you'll always get random mods. It's very straightforward. There's not much here to be confused by. It's a very well-designed system. A very good actual microtransaction system. The only reason anyone would want to spend money is if they're wanting to obtain these items quicker. And even then, by the time you can get them, you've got a bunch of these mods already. They're not going to help you at the point that you can get them anyway. It's straightforward, guys. Anyways, I really hope that this has been helpful in one form or another. I hope that this brings some clarity out there, and I really hope that you all have a wonderful day. Please enjoy. And if you feel the need to, please leave a comment.